Flowers. He's been pretty good up to this point, but I see Patrick Surtain of the Denver Broncos shutting him down, at least holding him below what he needs to hit this week. Patrick Surtain should follow him for the most point. He's already pretty much held down DK Metcalf, George Pickens, Mike Evans, and Garrett Wilson. So there's a lot of options for the Baltimore Ravens. So I see them looking for their other options rather than force the ball to who Patrick Surtain's guarding, which is Zay Flowers. Patrick Surtain already has 3 picks this year. We don't want him to get a 4th, so just don't throw the ball to Zay Flowers and keep Zay Flowers out of your lineups. He will be my bust of the week.
Yeah, I'm actually going to take a different Ravens wide receiver, one that's new to the team, and that's Diontae Johnson. He's currently ranked number 33 wide receiver on ESPN's PPR wide receiver rankings. So that puts him in a fringe starter. I'm saying do not start Diontae Johnson. He's just new to the team. Look at Amari Cooper from a couple of weeks ago on the Bills. He had a good game, but he only played 35% of the snaps, and then we saw him have a much worse game this past week. DeAndre Hopkins this past week only played 32% of the snaps for the Chiefs. So usually when a receiver comes in middle of the week like this, you're just not going to get the usage that you normally would. And then combine that with a tough matchup against the Broncos. And I don't know that Surtain's going to shadow Zay Flowers. They move Zay Flowers around a lot and find creative ways to give him the ball. So Surtain might find himself on Diontae Johnson for the 40% snaps that he's in the game. So overall, wouldn't play Diontae Johnson unless I had to.
Sweet. And I think, Marty, you're in agreement there?
Yes, I have Diontae as well. You may feel like we're robbing you of a bust pick here, but just instead take this as a double whammy on Diontae Johnson. I mean, just like don't start him no matter what. I mean, go to free agents.
I think it looks more like a high school kid cheating on a project, but don't start him.
Just to give you,
I did not see the pick when I made mine.
Just to throw out a couple names that are currently ranked lower than Diontae Johnson would be like Cedric Tillman. I know is one of them, and and with that, Marty.
So that's easy, Tillman. I'm going to make that decision.
Yeah, exactly. Easy Tillman. There are a few others that escape my mind, but he stood out to me as someone who's definitely ranked too high. So maybe if I had to start 5 wide receivers, he'd slip in or something like that.
And Deacon, I think you have a bust for us as well.
Yeah, as much as it pains me to say it, because I am a Nick Chubb fan. In most leagues, it seems like Nick Chubb is projected for like 11 or 12 points. That seems a little bit high for me, considering he's still coming off of injury. His first game back, he scored a touchdown. He ran like 11 attempts, 22 yards, and then 16 for 52 last game. The Chargers defense is kind of stingy against the run. So to me, 12 points seems a little high. I think it's going to be very touchdown dependent. So I would probably err on the side of caution. Depends on who else you have to start over him.
No, I'm with you. That's Chargers D is something you don't want to go up against.
I like it, Deacon. Diontae Johnson and Nick Chubb, I see both you guys want to see it happen before you put these guys in your starting lineup because they're both kind of fresh or on new teams. So we'll see if those guys progress into guys you want to start in the future, but they are definitely on the bust for this week. But let's talk about the crystal ball picks of the week.
Hell
Moving
yeah.
on.